Happy weekend, y'all! I still remember that little heart impression. I'm sad. I'm gonna like, huh? Turbid though. And there's some stuff. There's some stuff that we should be proud of today. Anyway, hi. Well, first of all, you saw the spoilers of what's gonna be on at the end, but everyone loves. I will admit, Cameron Jules' cover songs are really amazing. So, today is our first trial, and by first trial, well, yeah, it's for first trial, but for our good old buddy Edgeworth. So, summarize this. Phoenix is in the hospital. Don't worry, he's not dead. He's fine. Not in a good way. Got like a cold. That's all I'm gonna say. So, he learns some stuff. And Iris, someone that Phoenix knows, may know or may not know, something feels funny. Something's off about her. But also another thing, she's also the suspect of a murder. At least Demon. I make sure not to forget Demon. And yeah, that's basically it. However, with Phoenix at the hospital, there's no defense attorney that will protect her. And that's where Miles comes in. That's where Miles comes in, boys. Yeah. Hey! Miles will take on the case as defense attorney. But, how should I say this? We won't be seeing our usual judge. It's gonna be, I have the feeling it's gonna be the judge from the last chapter. The unfortunate one. The one that looks like a Yeti from Twilight Princess. I still have, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, I shouldn't have. Right. I mean, Yeti. Twilight Princess. Goodest photo. Best photo we got. Unless it's a different lawyer. If it is, I'm just gonna not put it up. But if it is a lawyer from the last chapter, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna put that image. Well, it's a good thing my desktop audio did not pick that up. By desktop audio, I mean I'm muted. You can only hear my capture card and of course, my voice. So we're good. Okay. Actually, hold on. Listen. Hi. Okay, no, we're good. Just. Sometimes I should do something about. Sometimes I should really just go find online, go up online and look for any audio mixer just to improve the mic quality. Anyway, that's enough talking. Also, you guys saw what I uploaded, you know, saying how my streams are starting right now. There is someone gonna be joining us. Because as usual, whenever in a trial. Okay, I get it, game. I get it, we should start already, but listen, this is just for me. Let me have my fun, alright? So, usually whenever we're in trial, Phoenix is always accompanied by someone. And including also Mia as well. But with Maya gone, well, not Maya. Maya trapped in the inner temple because the bridge burned down, and for some unknown reason, Pearl is missing. We have no one on our side. But I thought, why not? I have someone. Also, don't worry. It's not actually a person, but an bullshit part. And I think you know who it is because I did post it and you'll see who it is. Anyway, we'll do with the trial. Let's start. It's Edgeworth's first trial. So excited, Edgeworth! I'm proud of you. Hi. Lawrence feels that way about me? Yep. That is our client, Iris. You probably already know in this game that she looks like someone. We have all the evidence. The victim's staff, Chichishido, Amy Stroll, Iris's hood, a note to Iris, the Hazakura Temple map, now updated with Heavenly Hall. Weather data, which we're probably going to use. The Occult New Year's issue. Well of Elise, Iris' testimony, and the autopsy report for Elise. Golda, for some reason, will not be the prosecutor for this trial. Because Phoenix is not in this trial. So, yeah, and since Phoenix is, hospital. Because he fell from the ski bridge, and yeah. It's fine. Don't worry, we have someone. But that's it, just him. Ladies and gentlemen! As you saw on my Twitter, I got something for delivery from Hololive. That I got. Gold. Unfortunately, it's not like a photo. It's the 3D version from Pixel Sana. My hand and pad. I'm trying my best. Why am I showing my crotch? Anyway, yeah. This is Sana. And you know, one of the reasons I really love VTubers a lot and all that. Yeah, you probably saw that I upload something. Isn't she good? Right here. We're gonna be net. Right here. Right here. There we go. So let's check. Behold. But Phoenix has Maya. And Mia as Diego. We're not going Grossberg's. Yeah, Grossberg is not really right. Grossberg back then is worse. Well, let's be honest, he is bad. So for us, for Edgeworth's sake, we decided to have Sana. Sana didn't join us. Oh, Aaron, alright. Hold on for a second. Okay. What? Alright. Are you ready for the trial? That hop as a yes. Let's start. Oh my! Lawrence feels that way about me? Apparently. He isn't aware of your real secret at all. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. But we'll see about that. Worry not. In any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I will drag it out of him. That mean, so Lawrence is the witness today? No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand. Mr. Bikini,
to have seen the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elistina, correct?
That's correct. It wasn't me.
Very well then.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
You're a prosecutor, aren't you? You sure about this? Your identity is revealed.
Don't worry. I made the necessary arrangements.
I see.
Iris. It's a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I am a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people. To believe until the bitter end. Wait. Why am I looking like I'm whispering to Sana? Sana. Did you know? Phoenix doesn't know the difference between a ladder and a stepladder. I'm blocking. Perfect. We'll go back. We'll go back to like this. We'll go back to like this. That's what my friend told me once.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself. Whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted.
Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands.
I got a plushie on one hand, the controller on my other hand. Okay. Who are we up against? Alright, Sana, I'm gonna put you down. Actually, you'll join. Actually, Sana, you'll join us. Everyone join us, because we're about to witness something. This is something that I have to show. This is something I have to show. This is something I have to show. You have to see it. It has to happen. They had one job. They had one job, and now I gotta show it to them. Do you not see the connection? Do you not see the connection? I'm telling you! It's the Yeti from Twilight Princess! That's their son! That's their son! That is literally their son. You cannot make a lie. He is a Yeti. He's a Yeti. Made my point clear. My point is accurate. Don't believe in the false. My son, ready for trial? Oh wait. Oh, no lawyer. Unfortunately. Okay. Board is now in session for the trial of Sister Iris in the house of Hazakura Temple. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Defense is... No, wait, no. Oh, Defense is ready, Your Honor. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It seems this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. I am ready to announce my verdict at this time. This court will find the defendant.
Objection!
Welcome back, Francisca! The whole gang is here! Alright. Okay, Sana, are you ready for the first trial? Are you ready? Are you ready for the first trial, Sana? That jumping is a yes. Let's start.
The prosecution stands ready.
And you are... Oh, well, get ready to get whipped.
Francisco Von Karma, prosecuting Prodigy.
What the fuck, Karma, you say? Perhaps, would it be any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred Von Karma? No, these are wrong.
Legends are a thing of the past. I am a Von Karma. That is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purpose of prosecuting this case.
You did? Then you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before. Or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once.
I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor.
Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say? This is Francisco Von Karma, the prosecutor for the last game. Justice for all. My mentor, Manfred Von Karma's daughter. Born and raised in Germany. Prosecutor at the age of 13. And 6 years later, she's still a prosecutor.
There is no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office.
There isn't? Well, I'm sure once before in this courtroom. Ah!
I told you, there is no such weakling.
Was that a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my room. Bailiff, remove that whip at...
Hold it!
I have no objection to the way. Yeah! Alright, sorry for the laugh. But that'd be karma for the last chapter. I'm actually playing the plushie. I am serious about carrying the plushie. Oh wait, I already said that. I'm gonna say the line one more time. I have no objection to the whip. You don't?
Prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. There is only one truth. That is what I stand here to prove today. This promised to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers.
I see you brought your flair for the histrionic? Huh. Also, like, no sounds. I mean, the capture card is good. Like, I can pick up the... Yeah, like, you hear that. Hear that. Aw, it's kind of awkward with no music. Allow me to add two things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. No, it's my car now!
Well, technically it's Francisca because she has a whip. Francisca, whip him!
You actually did. I didn't expect that.
The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible.
Oh, I thought she was gonna whip him again.
The murder victim is framed. It's a framed picture book author, Miss Elise Dinham. Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
There's a photo for evidence.
She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue.
For in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene.
Oh. There's no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. Let's look at the crime photo.
All I can see is the footprints and Donna's our assistant for this. Here, here. Oh.
Small enough space, which is interesting. I feel like that might have to do something.
Okay. Back to the crime. Back to dialogue.
There's no mistake. This is the.
Oh wait, I already said that line.
After all, there is a witness to her crime.
Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand.
So it begins. First and last trial. As a defense attorney.
Okay, that's okay. They really played the game. As you can see, I was prepared. Why is she? We have to bring. This is good enough.
Witness, state your name and occupation, please.
Oh, hold on there. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for this at all. Witness, please stand up nice and straight.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain plague weakness.
Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please.
Wow.
Once again, your name and occupation, please. Little me, well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain.
Oh, so we're not gonna get gumshoes like Word.
My name's Bikini. You got it, Bikini. Nice to meet everyone.
Donna, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Whenever awkward things happen, just look at Sana. Smiling. I wish I could just. If I would have had like a photo of the plush, but unfortunately, like there was no like PNG. There's like no background, like clearance and all. Yes? No, it's not PNG. I know it's. Wait, I think it is PNG. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know why my mind shut down, except in gaming. But yeah, I couldn't find any, so this is the best I could do.
Oh, we still got a nice. Also,
At least we got a smiling Sana. That's more important.
You don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now.
The courtroom is a garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once. You heard her. Goodbye. You want to leave? Yeah. Bye. Bye. I want my old judge back. No need to get your bikinis and twist. Let me tell you. Ah! No. 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 You should get out. Princess is gonna whip her. Whip her. Whip her. In any case, witness, I heard that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's right. I still can't hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that.
Let's hear what you have to say then. First, tell us about your movements that night, eh?
Oh, don't you like a Canadian accent, eh? Oh, why I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Okay. Bringing Sana back. Night of the murder. That night I was helping an acolyte with her training near a temple, but, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to the Hazakura temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I need a long, hot soak. It was after I finished. Just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it!
It's simply coincidence that you found yourself returning to the Hazakura temple.
Yes, you could say that. If my back hadn't been so much in pain, I would have stayed at the inner temple.
Sounds like a pretty important statement she just...
There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle. Now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination.
What is the inner temple? What is this inner temple?
Well, see, preserving with spirits is what we train people to do, right?
Who will be the one asking you the questions, madam?
In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusty Bridge, called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training.
And how exactly did you help with this process?
It's all quite exacting. Can't be performed without none supervising. Like a tutor watching to make sure a spoiled child studies.
Do it for whipping your kid. That is the case. And why did you return to Hazakura Temple, where the murder took place?
Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple.
You left Iris to help. With what?
What do you think? The acolyte's training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so they were starting to enter into the training exercise proper.
Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple?
Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolyte so they don't pass away.
Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct?
Yes, yes. She's a gentle, honest girl. She's never once failed to follow my directions. There's no bath in the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long hot soak.
Crime took place in the courtyard, correct?
When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There is no complicating setup in this case.
That certainly seems to be true.
Alright, son, there is indeed one problem with this testimony. I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify it. Son, do you think what it is?
How good is this witness's memories and observation skills, though?
Alright, son. Do we show our testimony? Thank you, Sana. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their powers of observation and memory, after all. Well, don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of the Hazakura Temple. In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like to explain something for me. I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant, Iris, claims that after ringing the light-out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all. No! Sit down. Here we go. Don't worry, son, we'll get water. Why are you looking down, son? A defendant or a witness? Who's more likely to lie, do you suppose? Back for water. Don's back for water. What do you think, Sana? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back. That's completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. That's odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie.
Does indeed have honest eyes.
All people lie. That is my belief.
Why am I the only one being whipped in here? Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means, you must call your memory into question.
Dear. You're older than me, and yet you want to play that game, do you?
Well, that isn't exactly why.
My memory's perfect, crystal clear, especially in winter.
Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Miss Edgeworth, if you are going to question the memory of this witness, we need to show a more decisive piece of evidence.
Understood, Your Honor. Naive to think that alone will do the...
Please add your comments to abort Iris to the testimony. Let us return to the cross-examination.
He was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. Yep, the hood. I don't need it. It's still winter. Well, with spring coming early, it's still winter. Witness, let's get one thing straight. Voice crack! The defendant whom you call to have met. She was wearing this demon warding hood, correct? Of course. That's a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wait a minute. Hold it right there! Why do you have that? That's the question of the day. Now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? All of you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night. Before the lights out bell was rung. What? You know where I'm going with this, don't you? The witness has seen the defendant as she claims. And the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. Well! But I'm feeling a little supposing contradictions like this. I don't understand that happy look on Rex's face every time he does it.
Order accord! What is your
Sister! This hood. You have a spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spares? Well, I do tend to make too many of them.
I see. A stockpile. A surplus of hoods, eh?
Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owns.
This is quite strange.
If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There's no contradiction here. I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma. You won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will so season any human heart. Seeds of doubt.
Witness, while I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, let's give every detail with precision.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this. Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath on your way back to the inner temple. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. Just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation. After the bath. I finished my bath around 11. I thought I should return to the inner temple. What do I want to show? Wait, which evidence I want to show just in case? Oh, the autopsy. Okay. I was walking back. I heard a noise from the courtyard, and I took a look and I was just, oh, Mr. Elise! And with that sir of all things! Mr. Elise was staying in the corner of her room. Staying in the corner room, which faces out into the courtyard. Wait. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window.
Saw a truly terrible sight, did you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth in two in court. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Well, something like that.
This judge. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe. I will look the fool if I commit on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is mine. Miles Edgeworth? Call everyone by their full name. Can't you do something about that habit of yours? Alright, Silent, what is it? What are we pressing? What am I doing? This is like... Oh, I should save the water. I don't know why. Let's see. Let's press this first. Room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct?
Means the victim's room was on the second floor.
No. Hazakura Temple is a single-story building, but the mountain itself slopes downward. It elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back. About the height of a 2-story building.
I see. And the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct?
Yes. I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room after all.
What makes you so sure of all this?
It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise in the courtyard, okay? Thump! Just like that. You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height.
Appears that the witness was not mistaken then.
Yep, I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in winter. I'm a woman of fate, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple.
2 of them working there.
What's wrong, Miles Edgeworth? No savvy comeback remark?
Now what do you think? It's a sign. I'm not lying. Very powerful testimony too. Things are seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. Only 2 things I can believe right now. My iris and my own abilities as a defense attorney. What do we do? You say you heard a noise?
Oh, just like that. That could only be the sound of the victim falling. Very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. Just like that.
But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground?
I never thought of that. Ha 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 ha.
Oh ho 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 ho! Wah!
The next one to laugh gets a whipping. Well, whatever the source of the sound, I would look at the courtyard and...
Okay, well. This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims.
Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to...
Murder who stabbed the victim with the sword. Sister McKee, try to recall exactly who it was you saw. As clear as you can.
Well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you mention it, there's something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time.
Please. Please, don't keep us in suspense.
Her hood! Her hood? That's right! It's coming back to me! Iris! She wasn't wearing her hood! I thought something was out of place, but... it all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she's giving that hood away to someone, right? Ha! You dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth.
What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is this testimony important?
Actually, let me do something. And Pasana. And I'm gonna have Pasana and while we save, so we put it's important. They initially appeared to put me at disadvantage. Can't see any other leads at the moment. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to the testimony.
Miles Edgeworth, if you want to hang yourself, you only need to ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip.
Witness, add that statement to your testimony.
No problem.
You aren't sure about that?
Yes, after all, we always wear the same clothes. Ah, I don't mean because we're poor. You understand? It's our style. Yes, that's it.
There's absolutely no need to explain yourself.
Anyways, she looked different from normal, so that really stuck down. Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip.
At least then it might bite you and not someone else.
Iris didn't have her hood on, I'm sure of it.
Very well. Now please tell us about the victim, eh?
Our first hit.
Oh, we tried.
We tried. Edgeworth, you did try. Okay. What about? Nope. Not the sword. Not profile. Oh. Well, we tried. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a new dialogue. Well, we're not doing it. So I don't need help. I need help. I need help, Salah. Nope. Maybe we can. Nope. Yeah, the same thing. Ha ha ha. Let's. Well. Let's see. Nope, not. Nope. Okay. Bath? Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to like show a profile. That's a. Hopefully, faces out into the courtyard. No, not that. I'm just guessing now. Guidance Sana. I need the silence. Let's see. Nami must have occurred after she. How about this one? Oh. Huh. Wow. I don't get it. I just random. Impressive logic. That's what I like to say anyway. Oh, please, dude. My brain is something else, especially in winter. I mean, your brain work, especially in the. However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Ms. Von Karma, would you be so kind to take another look at the autopsy report? The autopsy report? The victim died fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed. Fall after. Oh.
That's right, it says up to death right there.
Remember to read thorough, guys. This scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. Bennett stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard. How did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? Ha!
Order! Order! The victim was killed and then fell. If that's the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room. Don't you agree?
That is a logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And then she was thrown out of her window down into the courtyard below. Are there any signs of a struggle in Miss Dinham's room? She was stabbed with a sword. That will leave a blood stain. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, Miss Von Karma,
Oh, hit my mic.
was there any blood?
Ah! No traces of blood were found in the victim's room. Give me a second, guys. I just realized. I just realized right now that I closed the door to my room. I don't know why, but my dog. I have to keep an eye on my dog. Oh. I don't know why. It's a force of habit. It's a force of habit just opening, like closing my door first. Actually, we're gonna do like a little break. I also have these actors. Until then. while you're at it, give her a head pat. Alright, we'll be right back. Okay. Now then. No traces of blood were found in the evidence of the victim's room.
Group has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff field.
Hey Alfie, what the heck are you talking about? Whip him again!
However, if there was no blood in the room, you played the
I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this. As I'm sure Your Honor is well aware of when a stab wound produces the most blood.
when it produces the most blood?
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of a blade. Here, shit.
I'm so...
I'm not just checking on my soft punch. There we go. Your sound lane should know. Take care of the sound. Also give it head pats.
If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Indeed, the weapon's still in place. It acts like a lid on the wound. That's true. The weapon's still in the body. There would have be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking.
We have come to a conclusion then. The victim was thrown out the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of contradictions.
Order! 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 I must admit this is a probable version of events.
I expect no less from Francisca von Karma. Locate and take control of every vital point.
It seems we need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all suspicion on your part and tell us only the facts, please. Witness, please! Remain standing on the crate.
Don't go selling me short now.
You're short.
The weight of the winter snow has bent me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood. Sister, please give us your testimony. I will give you a vigorous massage once we all finish here.
The whip? With the whip, right? Oh boy.
Alright.
With the whip, right?
When I look across the scene, the sword was already in place. Get out now, I didn't exactly see her stab Missy Elise. Never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. Can't blame me, can you? When I woke, Missy Ami was stabbing Miss Elise to the back.
All confirms Miss Von Karma's theory.
Von Karma strives for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is something for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth.
Perfection is an impossibility, Francisca Von Karma. I'm here to teach you just that. Think carefully. This is very important.
These hours we were talking about here, and I'm thinking we're all on work.
Hey, go on.
No, when I look over, the sword was already missing Elise's body.
Might be conclusive, but testimony supports your theory.
Victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it rather well, Miss Miles Edgeworth.
You're saying that you saw the victim's blood?
That's right! Some of it has splattered onto Iris too. The defendant was arrested. She was meditating in her room. And her blood-feckled clothing was neatly folded in the corner.
What? Her clothes are blood freckled as well? That seems quite conclusive to me.
Just point further. Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw a little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. Now, you said you saw the victim bleeding? Well, I say what I saw is what I saw.
What did you see?
I didn't see a poor woman get stabbed. I saw the girl pull the sword out of her. Plain as day.
Pulling the sword out?
Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like came out.
For this, you will add this statement to your testimony.
Oh, was it that important?
More important than you can imagine.
Let's see. To the bikini. You are a reliable witness. At least, I like to think so. But there are too many contradictions here. What do you mean? You may sound as though I'm a liar. But... you're a handsome young man, so I can forgive you. What contradictions are you talking about? In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the woman was thrust up a tilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities.
What do you mean? Please explain you.
Explain yourself. To start with, don't you think it would be possible to stab someone with the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, it doesn't appear strong enough for that. Doesn't it appear? What meaningless dribble. I too may appear to be weak and frail. But I can crush men under my heel and make them weak. Should I so choose? I mean, where's the line that she can actually do that? Oh, sorry. We have to see the trial. I know it's hard, Sana, but it's not like another game. Another game that has a trial is so dark.
Your objection stands. I weep a little back there, I must admit.
Can we have our old judge back? I don't like this one. That isn't the only issue here. This sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hill. Just look at the branches on it. It clearly would have come out smoothly. We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. True that when a blade is left in the body, it acts as a plug sword. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it is an entirely different story. It wouldn't be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding. That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a chichichito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly. It may still sometimes stop the blood loss. I'm not finished. There is still one more conclusive contradiction.
You still got more?
This one's simple. If this sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it? Huh? This witness is telling the truth. And there should have been a blood along the entire length of the sword. No! Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Rated this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know would maybe manage one, if that.
What does this all mean? You have proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but
having come by this far, there can only be one answer. And that is, the weapon used to kill the victim was not the Shichichito.
what?
Foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish minds of a foolishly foolish fool.
There's the old Von Karma we like with the fools. Foolishy, foolish, foolish, fool. Foolishy, foolish, foolish, fool. Foolishy, foolish, foolish, fool. Foolishy, foolish, foolish. I'm sorry.
Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think this sword was the murder weapon? Well, because Mystic Ami was holding it. Exactly. However, if we reflect on this, this is only the basic basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the Shichishido was the murder weapon. So maybe the Shichishido was not the murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. He saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object.
That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth.
The mic. So, contradictions we got?
That's so. I would like the prosecution to answer the question, the obvious question it raises.
The obvious question?
Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Those were us saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a door-like object was found. That's
Answer the question, Miss Von Karma.
no evidence of that kind was found.
Another mystery to throw into the pile. A trial of our murder weapon is a tricky beast.
Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually. What is it, sister? I was just thinking. Possible that just maybe what actually happened was just over there.
What exactly are you going on a boat here?
The murder weapon, I mean, maybe. I think I might know what the sword was disposed of.
You what?
Well then. I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister.
Possible!
What else? What else could this old woman have seen? I saw the murder around 11 p.m. And after asking that it had been reported, I went out to the main gate. And there I saw tracks! Tracks to indicate the snowmobile has been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusty Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into the river and came back while I was knocked down. Ours could have done that. You can drive a snowmobile after all.
Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time.
Well, I'm not in the best of shape. But with my back and my age, you know. Quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here is a photograph.
There's also footprints.
Snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory.
The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple. I run all the way to Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that it doesn't freeze over in winter, making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon. Go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon?
Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please.
You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? Right. The one who trampled me. Maybe she's the type to hold a grudge. There's a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him. He got forgotten at home, apparently. What a naive boy. As always. Not only do I have to carry my phone, not only I do always carry my phone, but always have my whip in hand too. Anyway, I was really scared. It was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go by the main gate for a spell. And there I saw tracks that indicate the snowmobile had been used. Nope. No save. Phoenix is not the profile key. Yes, I was worried about it after all.
Why was that?
Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of year. It was always the winter. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. Could very well take an easy bath all night. All night now, could I? I live at essentially the Hazakura temple. That's the mission of expensive for wine, but... Oh! We have to prove that. I meant this photograph proves something. Proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accept the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. However, what if the witness said is true? Then why is there only one set of tracks? You mean? Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If this is the case, then naturally there would have been two sets of tracks in the snow. Those from heading out the bridge, and those from coming back. Ah! Right. You're forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by snowfall. Oh wait, but she found the body at 11 though.
I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped. And just the return tracks in the snow.
What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth? Flaw in her theory. Get the snowfall covered the sets one track. Nope, there's a contradiction. Tracks in the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible. Would you care to explain? Why is there a rude index finger currently pointing at my general direction? No need. The evidence will do all of the talking for me.
The night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Miss Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow.
The weather data. Witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Of course. This means that the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? That no. Please take a look at this data. The weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder.
The report?
Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., snow already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time that have been covered up.
Order! Order! Very well then. Looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in.
You can't wait for that. Yep, you got. Ah! It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this then. When is the weather report ever correct? Ouch, ouch, ouch to all the weather out there.
Oh, no, you got it all wrong. This is a forecast. This is actual data.
Ah! Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracy. It may have been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m.
True. Cannot be totally sure, eh?
What? How's she? Where's the How did she pull that off?
It has stopped snowing. The Hazakura Temple of the murder took place. Provide conclusive evidence of this.
Or, no turning back now. Very well. I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth.
Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it has already stopped snowing when the victim was killed?
The crime photo. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whenever or not it was snowing in that courtyard when the victim was stabbed. That's right, but proving that is incredibly easy. We want to know whenever it was snowing or not. This photo will tell us everything. Of course, I meant referring to the photo of the crime scene. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. One exception. That is the victim herself, at least Dina. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It stopped snowing when she was killed. That's why. In other words, the killer really did go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon. Then this photograph, there should be two sets of tracks. Order! Or you Just what you suggested, Miles Edgeworth. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but it's simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used a snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. When the tracks left, it could be undergoing that they were heading to Dusky Bridge. After that time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow. And when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Can I say something? This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Telling me that night, Alice used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. never said that she never went there. Probably press on point some more when I get the chance. Snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. Snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. So she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot.
That sounds right.
But odd is when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple. I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge. You must just have failed to see it, sister. Maybe when I made it back to Hazakura Temple, it was there by the main gate. Snowmobile, I mean, no, what I saw was covered in snow too.
That's... Is it possible?
Order in the court! What does this all mean?
Then what was the snowmobile used for? Oh my gosh. Was it taken by the defendant when she went to their temple? Had it been, and the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used a snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought such a snowmobile could cause so much trouble. Is the judge gonna answer it?
I think we've learned all we can from this witness.
Yes. I've nothing more to add. Told you everything I know.
Then, that still leaves us with the same problem. Only there was someone, a witness who could testify, having seen the snowmobile.
Witness, huh?
There no one out, walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night?
I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering like that. Unless they have something really important to do.
That's a shame.
Hold on. Something's coming to me. Idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor! Actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us.
Really?
You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder? I don't know for sure if he saw or not. There are 2 things about him that do come to mind. Which are, first, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being, this individual that I am thinking of went wandering outside on that cold night. In other words, he's our kind of idiot.
Mr. Edgeworth, who is this idiot you're talking about, eh?
The biggest idiot in the trilogy.
Anna, there's something I gotta tell you. A lesson to know. When something smells, it's always the butts. You're wondering what butt? And if you wonder what I'm talking about, take note, his name is Larry Butts. Whenever something smells, it's him.
This guy must be a product of Juan de Guanin to obnoxious French painting.
This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim, at least Dinah.
A student? Interesting. And why was he wandering about outside the night of the murder?
That's... I could tell him all about his designs for Iris. It may cost us his credibility as a witness, before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snow scenery that would move him. Though I cannot guarantee that this is the reason. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable looking man. What exactly was it that he saw? I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom. Did not want to use the Magatama.
Summon this youth as a witness immediately.
No choice, do I? Believe he's in the gallery for this trial. Not take long to summon him.
Very well.
Larry. May have escaped me yesterday. Then I'm gonna get everything out of you.
Court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Von Karma, please prepare the next witness.
Understood, Your Honor.
Good. Well then, court is now in recess.
And I think we'll end it here. Right, Sana? Right, Sana? We think we end it. Wait, somebody's joining my ending stream. That's so dark. That's messed up. Alright. So we'll end it here. Next time, Miles goes one-on-one with Larry. But I'm switching to intermission. No. No longer the intermission. It's the ending screen. Give me a second. That was a really interesting trial. Well, we got one witness down, and we got 2 more to go. Let's see how things go next time.
Alright, let me say it one more time for my... Alright. Anyway guys, like I said, next time, continue on the trial. This time, we'll be taking care of a butt. We'll be kicking this butt. We will do whatever it takes to kick the butt. Until then, yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. And well, today's Saturday, so I'll see you all guys next time for Miles for Take 2! Take 2 of throwing you peoples! Take 2 of you guys. Take 2 of you guys. I don't know why. Quick access is weird sometimes. Alright, again, see you guys next time for Miles versus Larry. Until then, thank you. And goodbye.